You're watching A Ride of a Million Miles with me, TJ Tollakson, professional triathlete, CEO of Dimond Bikes, father to 3, husband to 1, and just a man trying to deal with this pandemic. I'll be brutally honest with you right now. This weekend was rough on me. The end of last week, they announced the postponement for the Ironman 70.3 North American Championships right here in my hometown of Des Moines, Iowa. This was my one big event for the year, and I don't really know who I was kidding. I mean, I haven't been doing the training to race at a championship level race, but with 7 weeks to go, I was still hoping, hey, I'm gonna ramp back up and at least give this hometown race my best effort. Was really looking forward to doing that race, and so didn't have a lot of motivation to train in terms of swim, bike, and run. But I just kind of switched focus for the week, and I put a huge emphasis on my core training. What does that mean? Well, I've been doing sets like 3 sets of 15 or 3 sets of 16 pull-ups, but I haven't not done more than 16 consecutive pull-ups at this point, mostly because I'm trying to work on endurance sets of them. I'm doing a lot of push-ups. We have a hex bar deadlift squat in the basement, so that's in the regular routine. Single leg deadlifts also on the regular routine. I've got a glute ham machine, which I think is probably one of the best exercises. And then plyos. I like to do plyos. If you can't do it in blue jeans, you probably shouldn't be doing it, but Joe's jeans got it covered.
The slim fit. Slim fit? Yeah, they're streamlined. You're walking like Frankenstein. They just got to be worked in a little bit, that's all.
What's going on with work? Well, work still remains a challenge. We are not shipping a whole lot of bikes right now. I have over a dozen bikes that are painted all the way through my manufacturing process that are waiting for one component or another, or sometimes a few components. Some of these components we were expecting to arrive in January, and we know some of these components are not going to arrive until June. That's how messed up our supply chain is right now. But we started to hear the rumblings of this out of Asia. The cycling world is still kind of centered in Taiwan, and we knew some stuff was getting delayed, and we just didn't ever think it was going to be this bad. Luckily, customers have been super patient, but work's challenging. It just is. We're an international company, right? But this isn't isolated to any one part of the world. It's a global pandemic, so I have to take a lot of liberties with the grace of my customers right now, and I don't love that because what do I like to do? Exceed my customers' expectations all the time. But we're moving past it. I'm optimistic about what the next month looks like. Things start opening up. We're continuing to work. The Mogul bikes are obviously a huge part of work right now. I'm proud to own a small bike manufacturing company in Des Moines, Iowa, and I want to be here to keep innovating and pushing the envelope of technology in the sport. Super thankful for every one of my customers right now, past, present, future. It means the world to me. It means the world to my employees. Thank you for supporting Dimond Bikes.
Are you crying? What's that? Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying. It's okay to cry. People cry. It's great, but I'm not crying. I'm not a crier. I don't cry. I work out. What? Come here. Okay. Now what? Nothing. I'm just excited. I want to get these. Let's get.
All right, so check this out. I got this cool new bike hanging on the rack here, about to go in the paint booth. This is a size 3 rim brake Mogul. And so what is this coating on it right now? So it's still carbon fiber, and if you look up here, you can see where it's unpainted. You can still see the carbon fiber in there. If you look inside the boxes in there, you can see the carbon fiber. But this has a vinyl coating on it. So this is a vinyl primer that we spray on here, and the vinyl primer is really important. It lets the carbon fiber still flex and keep the paint adhered to it, which is really important. We don't get the same paints that they can use in Asia, so our paints are all water or solvent based. A lot of the country is still able to use metal-based paints, and so we haven't been able to use metal-based paints in the US in decades because of the EPA, which is a good thing. We have much better products for our environment, and so that's what we use at our facility here in Dimond. But we do use a vinyl primer to make sure that the paint adheres to the bike as well as possible. So that's what that has. As a coating, you can see the same coating is applied to the beam. And so everything still works, it's good. Just has the tape over the edges we don't want paint, vinyl primer. And then you can see This is a size 4 marquee rim brake as well. And it has its own primer on it. It doesn't use that same vinyl sealer yet. You can see it has the vinyl seal on here with some black base coat primer, so it's sealed and primed as well. So that's what the marquee looks like before it goes into the paint booth. So let's go to the paint booth and take a look. So right here, this bad boy, we got a size 4 disc brake marquee in here. So this is that same vinyl primer that's been applied over the top. So this looked like that other marquee that was hanging out there when it started. Had vinyl primer put on, then sanded down, so it's really, really smooth. So this, I mean, you just run your hand on that, man, it feels better than petting a baby tiger. So that's what it looks like. This is ready for paint to go on it. It'll get a base coat put onto it first, and then color will be applied, and then clear will be applied. It goes through this whole paint cycle. And again, all of our decals on our Marquee and Mogul frames are painted on. We don't use any vinyl on the bike, just vinyl stencils. So there's no decals on the bike. There's no water slide transfers. It's all paint. That's primo. Over here, this is the top secret piece right here. Check this baby out. This is a size 3 rim brake Mogul. And we got something really special cooking for this one. This bike is actually gonna be airbrushed. So local artist, airbrusher, super talented dude, works here all the time. Jimmy Navarro is going to airbrush this Mogul, and we're gonna catch some live video of that, so hopefully for next week's vlog, we can add some of that stuff in there. It's not gonna be on this week's. But the other sneak peek is Jimmy's gonna airbrush some trucker caps. So we're gonna get some trucker caps. Jimmy's gonna airbrush those with some diamond logos on them. We'll put them up on the merch store, so look out for those. But we're gonna get it all on video so you can see that too. So super excited to get the paint on this Mogul. You can see it's just, that's a sexy looking frame right there. So let's dress it up. All right, so family. Wow, what's going on with family? Well, I am ready for stuff to open up. I would love to be able to run a soccer practice with 6 kids on a soccer team. I would love to be able to run a BMX clinic with 6 kids on the track. I feel like my kids just need a little bit more of that structure in their life with the organized activities. And trust me, we're doing plenty of organized activities at our house. We're playing soccer, we're riding bikes, we're doing workouts. A lot of TV time, but you know, we got some really good family time in there too. And I think that's really been one of the best parts about this whole thing. So it's no big secret that I do most of the cooking at the house. And no, I'm not embarrassed. Yes, my kids eat things like mini corn dogs and chicken nuggets. But anyway, I that's not usually my dinner. It's not usually Ashley's dinner, and I always offer to make the kids just about anything that they want within reason. So burgers are a big specialty of mine. I'll do beef burgers or turkey burgers. I love working on the grill, always have. And I get really creative with my burgers. So
this is so good.
All right, what do you guys want for dinner? You got frosting on your nose. Oh, are you having 2, Drew?
There's no more cupcakes.
Who ate all those cupcakes? Did you get all the frosting? Drew will lick it off.
Something good like that.
Now you got frosting on your face. Now you got it on your head.
I'm Mr. Bunny. More spicy potato. Daddy style.
You guys want to watch Star Wars Mandalorian?
No!
No, it's real Star Wars, like the real Star Wars.
Is Obi-Wan Kenobi in it?
Hello.
What are you wearing today? Soccer jersey?
Yeah. Cupcakes for Tuesday.
Pretty good. What's that face for? Huh? What's that face for? Huh? How was your day? Super. What did you do? Murphy's breath literally smells like butts. Does she have like a rotten tooth or something? Back up. Back up the truck. You're falling off, girl. Get on here.
Okay. Let's do it with safety valve.
Get on my horse, I'll take you around the universe and all the other places too.
You're supposed to stay on the horse.
Let's go, horsey.
Get on my horse.
Yeah, so you're still on me.
He's sparkly glitter.
Ruby, did you pick out your outfit today?
I picked out the shirt. I picked out the pants.
I love that you're wearing all black. My favorite color.
And I had the stuff. And they also were one more than black.
Frankie, show Cody your mad face. Show your mad face. Mad station face. Show him your
I'm
gonna get beat up. Help. Grumpy, not that grumpy. Show him grumpy face. Show him the happy face. Show him surprise. Show him surprise face.
You do this onto yourself. Understand me. Understand me. What? Understand me.
Understand me?
Stop it. You.
TJ, we should start a cooking show.
Yeah, it'd be great. Probably have more viewers off my cooking show than I do off my vlog.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with gourmet mini corn dogs and dino chicken nuggets.
Right.
You too can make this for your kids.
Let's go.
Sir, yes sir, chef.
All right.
Now Ashley's just gonna go for a regular Swiss cheeseburger, but I'm gonna go for a little inspiration from Zombie Burger here. They call this the Undead Elvis. So you see I got the peanut butter here. And then I'm gonna stack on these bananas into this peanut butter. Yeah, I'll let you get some of this. This is supposed to be for your dinner.
Let's do this on the couch.
So I got those peanut butters in my star out there. I'm gonna walk out there and I'm gonna load that up on the burger. There we go. There's Ashley's Swiss burger right there. We're gonna do this front one right here. I'm gonna set that on there. Those peanut butter is gonna melt on top of those bananas. Bananas are gonna get nice, soft, and sweet. That'll be dinner. Cheeseburger looks nice, right? But really, I mean, the peanut butter burger looks like something you want to try. Elvis burger, right there. Is there a bone in there?
They're hard. Bro, you would chip a tooth.
For real?
I mean, this is like a brick.
They're not overcooked. Oh, they're right.
I'm an executive chef, and I began cooking when I was 14 years old. I was always the best cook in the kitchen, so I can't see why this would be any different.
If you
That's
would,
hard as a rock.
No, they're good. Colonel Sanders, extra crispy.
Crispy, right? It's extra crispy? Not.
yes! Daddy's the best cooker. He makes everything we want.
I mean, those mini corn dogs look a little tan.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Here's to another week in quarantine. Here's to hoping things return to normal. But hey, thanks for following along. Pay attention, look for that custom airbrush vid next week. Hopefully I get some cool trucker caps on there too. We'll show you that finished result of that mogul next week. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Stop with that.
It's not a size 2. This is a size 3. Excuse me. Edit.
He likes to wear it naked.
The sun goes up.